Hello and welcome to Old Colonel Cars. Today we have this superb November 2007 BMW M6. Obviously this generation of the M6 featured the V10 power plant, the only naturally aspirated V10 BMW ever produced. When they were producing the V10s for the Formula One cars, just an awesome engine, unbelievable performance. This car here has covered 64,000 miles. It's got a fantastic history and one of the best colour combinations. If you look at this now, it's Integralis blue with the champagne extended leather interior. Just looks fantastic. When the sun comes out, it really does gleam. The paintwork, the wheels, the diamond cut wheels, just looks lovely. And you open, or the roof down, open the doors, how light is that interior? And it's contrasted inside with the piano black gloss trim, which is just perfect, looks lovely. So this car's not been messed with at all standards, comes with excellent history, it's all listed on the website, and drives and performs perfectly. You know, comes with both keys, everything you'd want. The spec's lovely, all that's listed on the website, you know, keyless entry, heads-up display, that sort of thing. You know, it's fantastic. So we'll go around the car in a bit more detail, as we always do, but on this example there's very little to point out. I think there's one or two, a few stone chips on the front bumper and bonnet, but we're talking minor and minute, and that's about it. But we'll go around the whole car anyway. So just start with the bonnets and the bumper. All that's all good there. Scoops at the bottom there sometimes catch on bumps, not on this car. There we are, look, handful of tiny stone chips. And the car looks remarkably original, so it's been very well cared for. All the shut lines are perfect. Lights clear. There we are. So Michelin tyres all around, the correct Michelin fitment for this car. All the alloys. I don't think there's a mark on any of them. All the correct diamond cut original finish. Down the sides, I don't think again there's anything to mention. Rear wheel exactly the same. You know, just exceptional throughout. How good does that look? So pin straight down the sides there, across the back. Obviously the 4 exhausts on the M6. No dings or dents in the boot. I think there's a little mark on the rear bumper I'll point out in a minute. Tiny mark, but it's there. So this is the, I think there's a tiny mark. There we are. Just on the edge. We'll go back to it in a second. So unmarked alloy. Michelin tyres all around, as I've said. Nothing to do. So the mark I mentioned is minute, and you might not even see it in there. It's just tiny. Just probably caught something on the back there. I don't think it's even broken the paint. It's a 2007 car, so it's going to have the odd mark if it's been used. It's done 64,000 miles. But down the sides again, front wheel, same condition. So roof all good, obviously electric roof, you know, works, opens and closes without any fuss at all. They've double skinned, so very nice inside, and that little rear glass screen there comes up and disappears into the car, so nice proper glass screen. So very sort of what's the word, sort of weather resistance inside, you know, because it's all glass, double skin roof. So you can use this car all around. You're unlikely to. This will become someone's weekend classic to use on nice days, and it'll only hold its value now going forward. Now that interior, it's got to be my favourite colour for these. Look at that, the black and the champagne leather. Lovely. And then you've got the piano gloss trim. Just sets it off perfectly. So very light interior. And when it's as clean as this, it looks fantastic. But the leather extends to the door cards, etc. You know, the tunnel around the gear stick. And it's trimmed on the dash as well on this car. I mean, that is very good condition for 64,000 miles. This has really been careful, this car. So I think it's had five former keepers, which, you know, it's a 2007 car. That's fine. And if you look, the rear seats are quite deep, so you can get in there. Once you're in, there's a bit of leg room, not loads, but enough for short trips. Obviously, it's got the M button, heads-up display. You can change all the settings for power, suspension, gearbox. You know, you can program it all to the M button, so you can have, you know, quick settings how you like them. So luggage space, you know, the convertible roof takes up a part of it, but it does go back quite deep, and it comes with all the spares, the luggage net, the emergency bag there for when you're going abroad. Everything's in there. Obviously the maps are in there as well. Toolkits. Lovely M side seal covers there. Again, the condition on this side is the same. If you're wondering what that thing is next to the gear stop, that's a cup holder. One of the weird BMW cup holders there, which does its job. Lovely. Really is nice. No chips on the paint there where there's someone who's not too careful with a seatbelt would chip them, but this one's very carefully been looked after. Just lastly, have a look at the under the bonnet. Obviously, the fabulous V10 engine. If you've not heard one of these, they're probably one of the best sounding BMW engines. You search them on YouTube, and they're fitted to the M5 and this M6. That V10 sounds perfect. It really does, and it revs so fast, it's unbelievable. Regular oil changes, you need to let them warm up properly before using them and enjoying them, and they're fine. This one's just had every fuel injector replaced. That's a common fault on these. It was all just done as a precautionary measure. So all of 10 of them have been replaced. There we go. Absolutely stunning car, available now on oldcolonelcars.co.uk.